guys, I'm Charlie, your Charlie Book Fanatic, and today I'm going to do my top 5 new releases for December 2015. On number 5, I have Daughter of Sand and Stone by Libbie, which is historical fiction. This book is about Zenobia, who's the daughter of a Syrian sheikh. She refuses to be married off, and she wants to find her own way to the ascension of the throne, the downfall of the Roman Empire. Zenobia arranges her own marriage to a really influential man, but the influential man was already married to another woman, and she doesn't like Zenobia much. Zenobia gives birth to a son. She also falls in love with her god, Zebdas. This video is going to be a bit weird with all of the genres and stuff. I do think I YA on this, but I do have a lot of historical fiction because I adore historical fiction. This premise of Daughter of Sand and Stone, I really adore. I can't wait to read this book, and it has already come out on December 1st. On number 4, I have The Violinist of Venice, A Story of Vivaldi by Alyssa Palombo. This book is about Adriana D'Amato, who really likes music, but she can't practice music because of her family, and they think like that music is a man's job. But Adriana sneaks out at night to get lessons from composer and musical genius Vivaldi. What began as really good lessons ended up in a quite tumultuous love affair. Adriana's father wants to marry her off, but Adriana knows she has to marry and that her affair with Vivaldi has to end upon her marriage. But what she didn't expect was that Vivaldi had to choose between his music and her. What did you expect? Another historical fiction. I'm not really even into Vivaldi, and I don't even know very much about his composing. I know he's a violinist, but I don't know anything else about him. I know who he is, obviously, but I really want to read a story about him and this girl, Adriana D'Amato. Again, I love historical fiction, don't blame me. This one is going to come out on December 15th. On number 3, I have What's Broken Between Us by Alexis or Bakes, or whatever the hell it is. This book is about Amanda, and Amanda's brother is in prison because he got behind the wheel drunk and killed his best friend. Now, he's coming home from prison, and Amanda had to live with the fallout, like people looking weird at her, because her brother was in prison. He also recently had an interview where he didn't say nice things, and people are really judgmental of him now, and Amanda is kind of the victim of that. This is contemporary young adult, and another one of my favorite genres. If you watch my channel, you will know that. It sounds exactly like a dark contemporary I love, and I want to give it a try and see if I will like it. This one is expected to be published on December 29th. Number 2, I have The Conqueror's Wife, a novel of Alexander the Great by Stephanie Thornton. To summarize it short, this book is about Alexander the Great and all of the women in his life, while he is alive and after he's gone. And yes, this is historical fiction. Again. Do you also see a pattern here? Because I see a pattern. I don't know much about Alexander the Great, but this premise really spoke to me because of the women aspect, and I want to know more about Alexander the Great. I want to know more about history. I want to learn all of the history. Yes. This one has already came out on December 1st. And which book on number 1 will not come as a surprise to you, because it is Forever Summer, the 4th book in the Summer series by C.J. Duggan. This series plays out in Australia, and it's technically a new adult series. And normally I don't like new adult, but this series I love. This series is about, how many times am I going to say this series? Okay, this series is about all of these guys who are called the Onslow Boys, who obviously live in Onslow. And the girls, they are flirting with and are getting a relationship with. Like, each book is about another Onslow boy, but you will see all of the Onslow boys in each book. And this book is the final book in this series, and it is about Adam and Ellie, and I loved all the novellas in this series. I loved all of the books, and it's the last book I have to read because I read the last novella, which was Ringer, and oh my god, I can't wait for this book. I'm so excited. Adam and Ellie, ship forever. Yes. This one's going to be released on the 31st of December 2015. So these are all the new releases I'm looking forward to in December. Which new releases are you looking forward to? Would you want to read these books I just talked about? Let me know down below. Thank you for watching. Goodbye!